My friends, after many years in medical practice, I've witnessed the increasing number of lifestyle diseases that includes cardiovascular ailment, diabetes, including cancer. For cardiovascular ailment, my friends, it is stated and said that about 12,500 Filipinos are dying because of cardiovascular attack. Now, when we talk of circulatory system, we cannot help but to talk about the heart, second, the blood, third, the blood vessels. When we talk of the heart, there are four chambers: the right and the left atrium, and the right and left ventricle. The left ventricle is the most vascular of them all. And from the left ventricle, it pumps the blood through the aortic valve and be delivered to all parts of the body from head to foot, where oxygen and nutrients will be supplied. And from there, it will move through the veins, going back to the heart, to the right atrium, and then goes to the right ventricle via tricuspid valve. And from there, it will leave the right ventricle going to the lungs via the pulmonary valve, where the carbon dioxide will be excreted every time you exhale. Now look at this. We have average of 25 cycles of inhalation and exhalation per minute compared to the 75 beats per minute of the heart. Because once the carbon dioxide is excreted, when you inhale, you have carbon dioxide, and it will enter the blood vessels through the capillary vessel and to the artery, back to the left atrium, and enter the left ventricle via the mitral valve. And from the mitral valve, it will go to the left ventricle and leaves the left ventricle via the aortic valve. And that is the circulation of the heart. Again, from the left ventricle to the body, from the body to the heart, entering the right atrium and right ventricle, then to the lungs, where it will be oxygenated, then back to the left atrium, then to the left ventricle, then to the circulation. That's how great our God, the great architect, where every cells of our body will have enough supply of oxygen and nutrients through the circulation. But here comes the problem. Here comes the problem when the blood vessels will decrease its caliber and will become narrow because of your lifestyle. You eat so much meat, fatty foods, where you have so much cholesterol, and the caliber of your blood vessels will decrease in its size, where the blood can have difficulty passing through it, and your left ventricle will have difficulty pumping it. Therefore, there is increased pumping pressure, and you will have hypertension. Now, whenever we eat foods that is so much in carbohydrates, you have so much sugar in the circulation. And if your insulin from the pancreas is not enough, the sugar in the circulation will increase. Therefore, it cannot be delivered because of your lack of insulin. Then you have diabetes. So it is important for us to remember to eat balanced diet, because this lifestyle problem diseases continue to increase. That includes cancer. Because now, when the DNA has an aberration, there will be increased size of the cell. With mitosis, it will duplicate with its size that is much bigger than the normal. Then you have the cyst, you have the tumor, and then you have the cancer. Friends, with all this problem, I recommend something that is natural, something that is so effective. I recommend advanced 12-in-1 Buah Merah. You know why? Buah Merah has tocopherol that increase immune system in the body. With the immune system, you'll have increased resistance. On top of that, it also increase blood flow into circulation. Therefore, you'll have enough oxygen, especially for those patients who have stroke. And with stroke, you will have less oxygen supply, but with Buah Merah that increase blood flow, it will revert and somehow can be of help. Not only that, it can also increase the calcium for those people who are prone to osteoporosis. And this is the good news, because this is not just Buah Merah that is present. We also have sodium ascorbate, which is king of vitamins and non-acidic vitamin C. We have barley grass and barley grass that can also be a very good cleansing plus antioxidant. And moringa, which has a lot of vitamins that is also good for patients who are anemic. And spirulina, a superfood that has been used by avid astronauts. Mangosteen, agaricus mushroom, silimarin, good for the liver. Guyabano extract, which is good for cancer that has newly been discovered. And of course, goji extract. And this is the good news. They use stevia as the sweetener for these particular products. My friends, I want to recommend EONGOLD Advanced 12-in-1 Buah Merah for everyone.